Hello all, and welcome to your very own Tech and More. Hope you guys are doing awesome. As part of the ongoing series that is Sales Cloud Concepts to Know as a Functional Consultant, welcome to another video. In the previous videos, we have talked about lead management, account and contact management, opportunity management, product and campaign management, as you can see on the screen. In this one, we're going to talk about activity management in Sales Cloud. This playlist is perfect for you if you are a business analyst, you're a quality analyst, you are a customer or a product owner who is looking forward to maybe use Salesforce for your own organization or maybe preparing for an interview from the functional perspective. So I hope that these videos are helping you big time. Let's start. Activity management. As the name suggests, you might perform numerous activities like maybe scheduling a meeting, scheduling an event, scheduling a reminder, or maybe asking for a note or something on account, opportunity, contact, and so on. All of this, when handled in Salesforce, comes under the ambit of activity management. Let's go and have a look at it one by one. By definition, activities in Salesforce organize your time and keep up with accounts, campaigns, contacts, leads, and opportunities. There is no separate tab for activities. In Salesforce, you'll not find a separate tab for it. Rather, activities is broken down into two objects per se, that is tasks and events. And usually you use tasks and events only on the related in the related format on the accounts and opportunities and not independently. Now these can be created on contract, order, campaign, account, opportunity, product, asset, and so on. So let's go and have a look at them first. Let me go to my dev org and maybe let me open a random opportunity. If you have watched the previous video, you know about this pyramid emergency generators or pyramid solar panels opportunities. We have referred to this example. I'm going to refer to the same. If you go and have a look at the activity tab here, that is this one, you will see different options. That is new task, log a call, new event, email, and so on. So this is what comes under the ambit of activity. Let's first have a look at the task. So task is a to-do item assigned to a user, especially a reminder or action that needs to be completed within the platform. So under this ambit, you will have options like creating a new task, logging up for a call, or maybe scheduling, sending an email, right? Let's go and have a look at these things one by one. So you are here and you have the option for new task. Let me click on the value new task and you see the sort of pop-up which opens up here. I'm going to name this as, okay, we have some options here. So let me select from here. So let me say call and I will say the due date is 15th. And I can search for a name as well. I'll search for Branna Johnson related to the opportunity assigned to which particular contact, and status is I would keep it as in progress. So these are some standard fields that you will see on the task, that is subject, due date, name, and related to, followed by assigned to and status. Now let me go and click on the save button. So now you go back to the activity tab and you will see this particular task is created here. Similarly, you can go and do other things as well. That is, you can log a call. So if I click on the log a call button, I click on the subject and I have the name and opportunity related. These are again the standard fields. The standard fields are somewhat common. They might just vary from the kind of or the type of task that you're looking forward to access. So I'll click on the save button here. Again, another type of call task has been associated here. And the last one is email. If I want to go and associate an email or rather send out an email, I'll click on the email button simply here. And from is that is our email ID, Tech and More's email ID. And then in two, you can enter any email ID you want, maybe test@abcd.com. And you can give in your content here and click on send. So this email is usually sent and that particular email which is sent is recorded here so you can have an access to it later on. Now you can see that you go to an opportunity and when you're selling someone to something to someone, you will have numerous things to do and number of tasks to do, right? So that is when this concept of tasks will be very helpful. So let's say you want to schedule a call to the client, you write it down here. You want to send out an email, you send it from here. You want to maybe have some reminder set up, or maybe let's go and have a look at other subjects as well. Maybe you want to send out a letter, you want to send out a code. You have all these things pre-populated here, so you can just go and click on these values, select it. And when you go to that opportunity, you will have access to each and every information, each and every task that you need to be uh, doing on this particular opportunity, right? So that is the concept of tasks. Now let's go and have a look at the events. So events as written here is within the activities framework refer to the scheduled meetings or interactions like customer meetings or conference calls. They are distinct from tasks, which are to-do list items. So tasks are more of a to-do list item as opposed to events, which is more about what happened when. Let's go and have a look at them as well. Let me click on new event. Me close this one and let's zoom this now. Or what I'll do, I'll maximize this. You can click here and maximize this. So let me, maybe I want to have a test event. I'll go and type in the value test event. These are some standard fields that you see. Start date, end date. The start date is 7th May, 6 p.m. The end date is 7th May, 7 p.m. Or I could say it's an all-day event, right? So then the timing would vanish away. Then name, I would maybe select this time as Richard Zoo. So that is this, I'm going to have this event with so-and-so person. Related to will be, we are relating this particular event by default to the opportunity which is opened up. So it will automatically populate here. Rather, it's up to you if you want to go and change it, it will change as well. Then location is, I would say maybe virtual, and I would then share here the Zoom meeting link, right? I am sorry, the spelling is highly incorrect, but yeah. So these are some standard fields and how you can create a test event or an event of your choice. And you click on the save button. And again, this event will be created here. So if you see here, this is the test event. You click on the expand a button and you'll see all the details, that is the location, the end time, the start time, and all those details. So that is why the event is so important and so good to know, right? Now, the standard fields on events and tasks is something that we've already seen, but very quickly you will have subject, you will have related to, assigned to, due date, status, name, and so on. We have already seen these fields, and of course, you need not remember it per se, but it's better to know. So you might get asked in an interview that can you have a due date on a task? You will say yes. You might get asked that, okay, is status value only on the task? You will say yes, and so on. So it's sort of important to know in that way, but no need to remember these fields per se, right? We have already seen them. Now, last part of this video is the other controls. So a lot of people know about the activity, the tasks and object, but very few people understand that there are some other controls as well in the activity panel that you need to have a look at, starting with refresh button. If you are adding something new and maybe if you do not see it there, you click on the refresh button and it's going to refresh all the details for you. Then secondly is expand all. If you have a huge list of the tasks and events and you want to see them, you click on expand all. So every information of every task is going to get, or rather going to be displayed in front of you. You have this third option, which is view all. So you click on this and a new tab will open in, wherein all the details and everything will be more sort of informed to you. Then lastly, there's a gear icon here. You click on this gear icon and you will see different filters here. This is very important to know, guys. Let me zoom this a little bit. This is very important to know for all of you. Some Salesforce control issues. So you can basically filter out your tasks and event on the basis of date range, activities to show, activity type, and so on. So depending upon what you want to choose, let's say I just want to see the activities for last 7 days, and maybe I just want to see the email types, right? So let me go and click on email. So I will go and click on apply. So I'll only see the email value here, and I can change it accordingly. I can make it or change it on the basis of logged calls, events, and so on. So this is how it is important. This is how it is critical that and one thing that you should know, all these activities and all these features and powers are valid on opportunities, accounts, contacts, every standard object, as we did see in the list, which is somewhere here, right? So these are some things or some pointers that you have to do, that you have to know as a maybe as a BA or as a QA or as a product owner or as a customer. So if you are new to Sales Cloud and if you're planning to learn it, these are things that you should know. If you missed out on anything, if you have a confusion, feel free to rewind. If you have a question, even after that, feel free to comment. I'll be more than happy to help, right? So thank you so much for watching the video. And in the next video, I think probably it is going to be the last video of Sales Cloud concepts to know. So stay tuned. In the next video, we're going to discuss one more major topic. So yeah. Thank you so much for being here and see you soon. Bye.